Do you need an action?
Yes, please. Just let me. Okay, give it to me.
Action.
Hey guys.
Hi guys. So welcome back. Today's Friday. Guess what we do on Fridays? We talk about careers and the industry and all that other fun stuff. Because it's Creative Minds Friday. They can't see my jazz hands.
But there they are.
Here they are.
Ooh, these are gold. Okay.
So, for those of you who are joining us today who are brand new, welcome. Good for you for going onto YouTube, trying to find something to watch and stumbling upon our video. Good for you. You get a thumbs up. And for those of you who are coming back because you subscribed to us, you liked our videos, and you commented on what you want to see every Friday and on all of our other videos, good for you. Welcome back. But for the new people, we shall introduce ourselves.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm Sierra.
I'm Stan.
And you're watching the
Hardly Famous Vlog. Jinx, jinx, jinx. Jinx, jinx, jinx. No.
Today on Creative Minds Friday, we're going to be talking about industry basic do's and don'ts. Let me reverse that. Basic industry do's and don'ts.
There we go.
If you're, a brand new actor, a newbie, someone who looks a little green, that means you look new. You are going to probably wonder, what do I need to be recognized? What do I need to be seen in the industry to get my name out there, to get all that other fun stuff? And this doesn't just have to apply to actors. This can apply to, musicians, artists, anybody who's in the performing arts, anybody who wants to entertain for a living. This applies to you. But specifically, we're going to be talking about actors, but you can apply it to everything else. First thing you want to do is have a headshot. You want to have something where people can look at your face and be like, okay. And when you leave, your audition, your meeting, whatever it is, they have that picture of you so they can remember you as the person who probably sucked. I'm kidding. As the person they probably want to hire.
You want to look like your headshot every time you walk in. So, for example, this applies to both sexes, but for example, ladies, if you took headshots and you're a brunette, but then you come into the audition with pink streaks in your hair because you went to Coachella, that's not okay.
And you're coming back and you're playing a punk DJ, and you thought, hey, that spray that I used at Coachella, it could apply to this.
No.
But you walk in and you have long, wavy brunette hair, but again, you went to Coachella and it was hot as fuck, so you decided that, hey, I should probably cut my hair before I go, and you come back in to the audition. No.
Short hair with pink in your hair. And now they're like, who the fuck is this? They're
going to look like Isabella, and you're going to be like, present, and they're going to be like, are you sure this is you?
Sure? Sure, Jan.
Are you sure this is you?
Like,
be like, oh yeah, and then you make up some excuse on the spot, like, oh yeah, I just figured, for the character. And it's like...
Or say like, I just did a project, I had to cut my hair or something like that.
Like, no, sweetie, no.
Shock.
Men, if you shave... if you have a beard and stuff like that, or a little 5 o'clock shadow, and you had a beard in your headshot, and you come in and you're super clean shaven, make sure you have a headshot with you being clean shaven, because you don't want to look like Paul Bunyan in your headshot and come in looking like a freaking GQ model. Exactly. They're gonna look at you and be like,
bitch, where?
Be like, what is this?
Yeah.
We asked for Frontier Man. We didn't ask for Playboy. Knowing your type, that is a basic, thing that you must have.
It's true. Are you the boy next door, the girl next door? Are you the geeky best friend?
Are you the lawyer? Are you the doctor? Are you, the brooding writer that sits in the corner?
Are you the young mom and dad?
Are you sensitive? Are you badass?
The mature 18-year-old who's playing a 16-year-old?
Are you the bad boy who owns like 3 motorcycles? Are you like, the groupie? Are you the slut? That is, a type, guys. Sorry.
Are you the basic jock? Or are you the jock who's gonna go off to
do something? Are you the cheerleader?
Important?
The brainiac? Probably is in every single club.
Are you the misguided, sexually active teen?
Are you in high school? or are you in college? Like that is something you have to know. Because
are you interning already?
Exactly. You're going to walk into these auditions, you're going to walk into these meetings, and they're going to know just from you walking in the first 5 seconds whether you actually know what your type is or not. If you go in for something that you feel like you can play, you can convince, the casting directors, whoever it is, good for you. But if you're doing something that's completely left field, like, I feel that I'm I could be the brainiac type of thing, but if I go in for, the uppity, posh, society, white debutante, they're gonna look at me and be like, did you not read what ethnicity we wanted? I'll be like, oh, I did, but I feel like I can totally play this type. And if they like you enough, they'll be like, okay, sure, yeah, all right.
Yeah, and nowadays a lot of roles are very ethnically ambiguous.
But if that role was in the 1800s and I walk in thinking I can play, one of those society people,
you're not going out for Goody Putnam in the remake of The Crucible.
No, they're gonna be like, sweetie, no,
you will never play this.
You can't play that. And I'd be like, why not? Because it's in the 1800s and we're not gonna go any further than that. And then you think like, you're right.
Just like that.
You're gonna have to have a resume, a list of all your credits that you've done, or if you've done way more than can fit on an 8.5 by 11. Is it 8.5 or
yes,
yeah, 8.5 by 11 page. Pick your best credits, and with that, those those
most
will be
recent
able to,
ones, as well as the most that are going to showcase you.
Casting directors, agents, managers, those people can see, what you've done and get a sense of who you are. And it goes back to type. They can see on your little sheet thing that whether or not, if it's a project that they recognize, they can see, oh, they played this type of character, or they may ask you more about it. I see that you played this character. Tell me a little bit about that experience. Whatever it is, you want to have that, and that is going to be stapled on the back of your headshot. Now, your headshot is 8 by 10, your resume is 8.5 by 11. You do the math. You're going to have to cut it down. So, and if you're a pro like us, cutting resumes, and it's
second nature.
It's second nature. It's like breathing.
It is.
You literally go to Kinko's, you have your headphones on, you just go staple, 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 staple. That's 4 staples in each corner.
Yep.
And you're good. You're done.
Now, actually getting into the meetings with the casting directors. Okay, first things first, don't ask a lot of questions at all. Don't ask, where's my light? Where can I do this? If anything, the most things you can ask is, can I move the chair or can I use a chair?
They will ask you, do you have any questions before we start? And that, as we've discovered, is a trick question. They really don't want to know if you have any questions. If you start asking them a bunch of questions, that means that they can tell that you're not prepared and that you don't know what you're doing.
They want you to be the answer.
They want you to be the answer to
their
praise.
Don't be like another waste of their time.
It's
a little cruel to say that, but that's what it turns into. You're wasting your time and you're wasting their time, and you don't want that to happen.
You don't want that, because you don't want them to look at you during the 2 minutes you're doing your audition thinking, why hasn't this girl shut up? Or why hasn't this guy left already? I can't hire him. He doesn't seem like he knows what he's doing.
Exactly.
So,
and even if there's really nothing on, let's say you go on LA Casting or Actors Access, and there's nothing on the breakdown as much as there's not as much material that you can go off of in the fact of knowing. Now, in that case, here's the thing: make choices. Think outside the box and just make.
I know one question you can ask in terms of the casting director, whoever's in the room. One question that you can ask: there are going to be some auditions that are going to be that the setting is in a different location, maybe in a different state, country, whatever it is. That being. And in terms of the character, the description is based off of whatever that setting is. If you walk into a room and you have to do a specific dialect or whatever it is, your first instinct is like, sure, yes, I'm going to be doing, whatever dialect that is says I have to do. But if you're in the hall and you hear people asking the assistant, hey, do I have to do this? Do I have to do that? And they don't know, and they just say, ask the person inside, then that is a question you can ask, because sometimes they don't want to hear the dialect. Sometimes they do want to hear the dialect in case you can do it, whatever it is. That is one question you can ask. If you have to do something specific that says so on the page, that is a question that you can ask. If not, if it doesn't seem important, don't ask.
Don't ask
wait
it.
till the end, or wait till
Yeah, because usually if there's something they need to, if they see something they like and they ask you to do it again, they'll give you notes if they
pay
really
attention
like you.
to redirects.
Yes.
I know we're still inside the room. Pay attention to redirects. If they want to see something again and they give you a slight piece of direction, pay attention to that. Don't overanalyze it. Don't overthink it. Just take it in its simplest form. If they say, okay, I want you to act like you're entering from another part of the room, or I want you to do something specific with a line, pay attention to it in its simplest form. Because if you do it and it's not what they want, they're gonna show it on their face. They're gonna be like, I can't direct this person. And whoever's gonna be directing this can't direct this person, because they can't take a simple direction in a casting room. How are they gonna be able to function on set or function on stage? Pay attention to that. A demo reel. That is something that you definitely have to have. It's definitely one of the most important things if you're going to be submitting to casting offices, agents, managers, the industry execs. They want to be able to see a visual proof of whatever work that you've done and your best work. No demo reel is better than a bad demo reel. You want to make sure that whatever footage that you get, you think it represents you well. It's you. For the majority of the time, if there's, somebody else in the scene, like a snippet, but you want to make sure it's pretty much you. You want to make sure that everything looks good, sounds good, so that you can show that to as many people as you can. You can submit it to as many people as you can, so they can see, all right, before you even walk into the room, before they even speak to you, okay, they got some type of craft that, they're pretty good with.
Right. Really, those are the basics of it.
Yeah.
In the sense of, especially if you're going out for casting and for this.
Be professional,
Yes.
Be courteous, but also have fun. Be yourself. There's nothing worse than going in to a meeting or an audition and feeling like you have to impress people. I mean, yes, you are impressing people, but you want them to be able to say, all right, this person came in, super great audition, super fun, to be around. We want them. You want them to say that, just from you walking into the room.
Yeah.
Just being that person.
So remember, even if they are not in the best mood when you have this meeting, you have to be in the best mood.
Yeah.
You have to be lights on, be yourself.
Even if you had like a shitty day, your
You
car
better get
didn't
over
start,
it.
you had to take an Uber, you forgot to feed the dogs, you had to turn around, you didn't lock your doors, so you're like, damn it, I gotta go back upstairs, your mom called with an emergency, it was traffic everywhere, and you thought leaving 2 hours early, but you barely making it into the hallway, 5 minutes before you're meeting your audition, and you're sweating, you're panting. You have to set that aside.
Recover. Set that aside.
Because this is
Deal
your
with it
job,
when
this
you're
is your
out of it.
career, this is something that you absolutely want to do. You have to take it seriously. Otherwise, people aren't going to take you seriously.
That's true.
If you like this video and you liked us giving you advice on what we've experienced in this industry, basic do's and don'ts, things that we learned that we have to have and that you have to have, go underneath the video. There's a little box that says subscribe. That means that you want to see more of us every single Friday talking about things that, we do in the industry, things that we've seen in the industry, careers, entertainment, all that other fun stuff.
Above.
You want to know more about us.
And right over here, there is a little an icon right here that you need to like if you like this video and you like us. And in between this, there is another box. And this is where you have to type. And you have to type words, comments, concerns, basically anything that you think we should talk about, or that, even if you're just shouting out saying, hey, I love this video, I love what you talked about, please continue with these types of subjects or whatnot. By all means, let us know. That's how we can get, answer your questions, and we can get that stuff out here for you guys to watch.
Exactly. And remember, subscribe, like, comment. Also, in the description box, underneath where we basically say what this video is about, it has all of our social media handles, Twitter, Instagram, and
Snapchat.
Snapchat. So follow all of those so you can get updates and behind the scenes, information on everything that we do for the Hardly Famous vlog. And after all that, we'll see you next Friday.
Yeah.
Shall we do an outro?
I think we should.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
I don't know.
Let's play a game. Let's play a game.
We don't have time for a game.
Yeah, we do. We just have a little game while they fade out. It'll be beautiful.
There's no fade out.
Why not? Why isn't there a fade out? I thought that was in the budget. Are we not fading out?
The editor doesn't do a fade out.
Why doesn't the editor do a fade
Because
out?
they don't.
Why not?
Because they don't.
Was that in our contract?
We don't have
Was that in an attachment?
It's just a vlog.
A vlog's a vlog,
It's
but
just
this is
advice.
ours. So what do we do?
You know what? You're going to make a list and we're going to...
No. Oh, yeah, I am making a list. Guys, I'm making a list. I'm so sorry about this. We will write in this wrong.